Hello everyone, this is Crota giving you part 1 of what I expect to be a 3-part replay between Happy and Infi here on Echo Isle. This was from the World Cyber Games 2009 in Shenzhen, China. This is an elimination match round. I am still waiting for the replays for the final matches between, well, I'm not going to hint at anything as one of the players from this particular matchup is in the finals, so if you've seen it, then you already know who wins. Otherwise, just sit back, relax, enjoy the show. We do have Infi spawning here on the right-hand side of Echo Isle as the teal human player. Meanwhile, we have Happy spawning as the yellow undead player over here on the left-hand side. So, an Altar of Darkness, Ziggurat, and Crypt being built currently. So, that would hint to me that we are going to be seeing ghouls and not seeing fiends at this point. Meanwhile, over here we have the standard barracks, Altar of Kings, and farm being built. So on Echo Isle, I've lately been seeing a lot of Mountain King. So we may have a Mountain King versus Death Knight matchup. No, we have the Archmage. So wrong prediction there. Let me at least get the Death Knight right. Do I get the Death Knight? I do get the Death Knight. So it is going to be Death Knight versus Archmage, and we do have a graveyard now being summoned into the undead base for some I guess better, what I would call better ghoul lumbering or forest lumbering. Can't even think right now straight. We do have ghouls being produced by Happy right now, and we do have footmen being produced by Infi. So Infi looking to go a standard build right now, producing footmen, archmage, trying to do some creeping. We do have an acolyte heading over to the south right here. Acolyte looking to try to do some scouting, setting himself in position over here, and perhaps we'll get taken down by the creeps instead. We'll see what's going to happen. This footman's trying to take down this acolyte. Acolyte go ahead and runs into the acolytes. Oh, Happy was able to take the troll shadow priest. Very nice play coming in from Happy. So Happy using pulling the troll shadow priest from the other side of the goblin merchant shop. Very nice play coming in from Happy, if I must say indeed. So the Troll Shadow Priest is now trying to run back. That means that the Archmage will not be able to pick up the Troll Shadow Priest until much later. And on top of that, the Troll Shadow Priest will be able to abolish magic on that Water Elemental. So the Water Elemental may give additional experience to Happy. So let's see what's Happy going to do with this. Happy now coming in with the Death Knight. Footman trying to take down the single Shadow Priest. And now a Death Knight now trying to run away. Perhaps, no, the Shadow Priest is not going to be able to get into position in order to abolish magic, that one particular Water Elemental. If he does, that'd be a lot of experience for him. Now trying to fight down this one footman, trying to do some damage on this, and gonna do some couple hits. Water Elemental is in the back, and no, not going to get in position for the abolish magic, so not able to really capitalize out on that particular harassment to the fullest right now. Archmage Infi does have 4 footmen about, and now we do have the footmen still trying to chase down that Troll Shadow Priest. We do have, oh, how did I miss that up? We do have Town Hall still being built. I'm expecting a tech to keep sometime soon, and we do have the Archmage now trying to do some additional creeping over here. So Death Knight comes in with a couple skeletons. Are we seeing an abolish magic on the Water Elemental? Yes, we do have an abolish magic. So Death Knight quickly gets some experience off of that, and now Archmage does get to level 2, however, and gets the 150 hit point vitality bonus. Now skeletons also falling as well, and we might have a surround on the Death Knight. Death Knight able to take down or single shot down a low hit point low hit point militia, and now is trying to run away. Another abolish magic, and I think the Death Knight is now almost level 2, doing a really good job of just harassing here, trying to get a couple more kill steals, but unable to. And Infi does have a surmountable lead in terms of experience right now. Happy, on the other hand, is taking the Halls of the Dead already, and is what I would call 2/3 of the way there. Infi still sitting at tier 1 right now and producing more and more footmen. So we are going to have an expansion attempt over here from Infi. Infi taking on the Troll Trappers right now. Did pick up some Troll Berserkers. Cannot pick up a Troll Shadow Priest as mentioned earlier, and the Death Knight wants to get some additional damage down. Infi's hero is now level 3, so Infi is gonna be much more difficult for Happy to really do any real fighting here at this point, as the Archmage is level 3, does have the level 2 Water Elemental, and is now going to be able to push back that Death Knight. And peasants are now going to kill that little squirrel or raccoon over there, and now attempt to build an expansion Death Knight coming in with a couple Fiends, so Happy switching his tech to Fiends right now, and Halls of the Dead is being completed, so Army only sitting at 27 over 30, so no room for a Lich at this point. Still producing some. No, wait. I think we picked up a Naga. Yeah, he did pick up a Naga Sea Witch. So a Naga Sea Witch now being hired from the tavern, and now the Naga Sea Witch is trying to chase down some of those units, trying to do some damage as well. Creeps now coming in. Death Knight forced to run away at his low on hit points, and now able to take down that Troll Shadow Priest. Naga Sea Witch in a little bit of trouble right now. Naga Sea Witch needs to run away, and Fiends coming in to rejoin the fight and try to help right now. Over here, the Death Knight really wants to get this expansion down, so Fiends are being used to try to focus down this Town Hall right now. Fiends doing the piercing damage against an unarmored building will do a lot of damage, but still, multiple fights on multiple locations. Fiends being pulled back over here, Death Knight being pulled back as well, and we do have the Naga Sea Witch over here with the boots of speed able to escape from these footmen. So good micro coming in from both players. Death Knight going to be forced to go back and retreat. We do have a slaughterhouse being built and a tech to Black Citadel, so we'll see how this is going to work out. Naga Sea Witch now trying to come back in, trying to do some additional damage on that Archmage. Archmage now forced to pull back a little bit, but we have two very, very low hit point Fiends. Happy's army is just all really, really low hit points, and that Death Knight down to 53 hit points is going to be forced to run away down to 28. Cannot take any additional damage, and let's see if the Happy's Fiends are going to be able to escape. It does look like it is going to be able to escape. Naga Sea Witch trying to run to the back, trying to be able to slow down units left and right. Low hit point Footman trying to pull to the back right now, but wow, this is just a really bad fight for Happy. This is going to be looking really, really bad, and the Death Knight able to escape barely. Fiends come running up to the north. I do not think we have Burrow being researched yet, so those Fiends are going to be stuck right now. And more, oh, Death Knight down to 38 hit points. It may fall. No, does not fall once more. Trying to push back, able to get a Death Coil off on a low hit point Fiend, saves the Fiend and is now back in his base. We'll see if the towers are currently being upgraded at the Ziggurats, and the Archmage does not want to press into that base right now. Archmage sitting at level 3, trying to do some healing, and we have a low hit point Footman that is getting chased down. Archmage trying to come in, trying to get some hits on that on Happy's unit, but was able to use a potion of healing. Naga Sea Witch now trying to run to the back, down to 36 hit points, trying to run to the back, able to escape. Naga Sea Death Knight now trying to run as well, and wow, just low hit point units all over the place, but still somehow Happy has not lost any units really. So really, really good play coming in from Happy. Naga Sea Witch low on hit points, Death Knight low on hit points, two Fiends low on hit points, and still Infi was not able to really capitalize on that. Infi does have an expansion up with a lot of towers, and now getting an Arcane Vault, so great play coming in from Infi and Happy on both sides. We'll see if the economic advantage for Happy will really pull off in the end. Naga Sea Witch now still low on hit points. That Unholy Aura is just not regenerating the hit points fast enough on these units. Death Knight needs to purchase a Scroll of Healing or two in order to really capitalize on this. Now trying to take down these Ogre Maulers here, trying to get some Fiends up in the position and trying to make that the Skeletal Minions tank some of that damage right now. So it is tanking a lot of that damage. Death Knight does have enough for a coil to save that low hit point. Fiend that is taking some damage as well. Picks up some items. Come on, pick up some Scrolls of Healing, please. No Scrolls of Healing being picked up, only just took down that main unit, and now trying to run back as the Footmen are now coming in. Water Elemental is now coming in. Very, very low hit point units now just doing damage. Wow, just 4 or 5 low hit point units. I'm really not quite sure what he's going for. Archmage now trying to creep out the north side. We do have an upgrade to keep right now, and a massive amount of towers in the main base of Infi, so we'll see how that's going to really play out. Right now, we do have the Fiends now trying to come in and able to take down that Troll Berserker. We do have low hit point Water Elemental as well, but the timer should fall before any of that damage really goes down. Stay tuned for part 2 of this replay between Infi and Happy here on Echo Isle.